Yo, welcome to a thing. Give me one moment while I get settled here. Let's see here. Just getting this finished here. Sure. Okay. So, we are playing the second best Pokemon game ever created. The first best, of course, being Black and White 2. But, you know. Not every game can be Black and White 2. Not every game can be Peak. So, yeah. Well, let's just jump in. Let's get this started. Without any further ado. Alright, I need to name my character. The girl, as ever, is cooler, so we're gonna play as her. And I need a name. What is my name? Check something real quick. Yeah. Well, that's not gonna work. There we go. That'll work. I had a nickname for my starter yesterday, and I have already forgotten what it was going to be. Alright. Attack speed fast, everything else seems fine. So I am actually going to go with the Oshawott. Was I gonna name you? I wish I could remember. Alright, now we spam tackle to victory. About this victory. About this. Okay, never mind, she's throwing. Literally throwing. Literally throwing. There we go. What a mess. What a disaster. And then one more fight. I'm getting outsped. I'm getting outsped and outdamaged? Oh no. Oh no. That is not good. That is not good. That is bad. That is the opposite of good. Okay, good. Run. once again throwing. Cool. Alright, I guess we have to apologize for this room. Somehow the Wii is okay. Somehow the Wii managed to completely avoid any harm. Great. And we get a little rest to heal up our Pokemon. Your cross transceiver. We got the extra transceiver. Great. To the lab. But first, let's follow Bianca. Walk so slow. Oh right, I remember when I was going to name this thing. Yeah, let's nickname this little guy. I'm gonna name him Peanut. And something getting a Pokedex, complete the Pokedex, whatever. There we go. We now have a Pokedex. And now we can learn how to catch Pokemon, because clearly I've never done that before. Definitely never done that before. And we get the town map. Wow. Not very useful in this game, because I know where everything is. Let's head off to Route 1. Alright, let's learn how to catch a Pokemon. Wow, remarkable. Never seen that before. And we get some Pokeballs, I believe. Did they start giving us 10 at this point? I don't remember. Alright. Nope, they still only give you 5. It's Gen 6, I guess, they start giving you 10. Petrat. Gross. Get this thing out of here. What kind of Oshawott do I have here? Modest nature. Is that good? That's fine. I feel like Samurott wants to be a physical attacker though, which is unfortunate. But it can be a mixed attacker, so we can make this work. We can make this work. No. Samurott's special attack is actually higher. It just only by 8 points, and also it learns a few physical moves. But we can make this work. Okay. So we have a modest Oshawott. That is very unfortunate until we get Water Gun. But we'll figure it out. We can make this work. Start catching some dogs to start off the adventure, as you do. If I can get one more, I'll grab one more. Grab as many Lillipup as I can. There we go. Can I get one more? Just one more dog. Lear is a little scary. We're okay. Everything's okay. Okay. Let's compare who has the most Pokemon. It's the Extran skeever thing. Off to the Pokemon Center. Hello, please heal my Pokemon. There we go. Then we have the PC, where you can do the PC stuff. Wow, incredible. And the shop. Cool. Hello. Please sell me some Pokeballs. And a few potions. And I'm going to talk to this fine lad wearing blue. Good evening, you must be Yoshika. I've received a mystery gift for you. Using the power of the Poke Classic Network, I have obtained the Liberty Pass. This is a surprise tool that will help us later. How many of my Lillipup actually have pickup? Pickup. Oh, 2 for 3. Unfortunate. Lillipup number 3. I'm sorry. It is time for you to go. You have the wrong ability, therefore you must be killed. Am I allowed to sneak out of here? Cool. Okay. Well, let's find some more dogs. You are not a dog. You are an abomination. There we go. I should just knock out the Patrat for some experience. That seems like it'd be a good idea. I am fairly close to leveling up, so getting a little more experience isn't a bad idea. Patrat, such an absolute abomination to the world. And it takes 3 hits to knock it out. Disgraceful. And we get Water Gun. Huge. Massive. We have a real attacking move now. And one more. Hopefully one more. All right. Do you all have the correct ability? Pick up. 1 Vital Spirit. I mean, that's pretty good. However, once again, for daring to have the wrong ability, you must be slain. Immediately killed. Alright, let's see if I can get it first try. No, because that's not a Lillipup. That is a Patrat. Once again, immediately killed. Immediately slain. Here we go. Please have pickup. Alright. Do you have the correct ability? Yes. Beautiful. Okay. We are finished with our little side tangent. So let's continue on. Who's this guy? My name is Getsis. I'm here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation. I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners that have come to live together because we wanted to eat each other. However, is this really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume this is the truth? Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when there are partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence there is no truth in what I'm saying? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They are living beings that contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility toward these wonderful beings called Pokemon? That's right, we must liberate Pokemon. Then, and only then, will humans and Pokemon truly be equals. Everyone, I end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokemon, and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. You know you can trust me because I definitely don't have evil person music playing as the background of my speech. What a trustworthy man. About that speech, what do you think we should do? Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible. Your Pokemon. Just now, it was saying. Slow down, you talk too fast. And what's this about Pokemon talking? That's an odd thing to say. Yes, they're talking. Oh, then you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N. My name is Charon, and this is Yoshka. We were asked to complete the Pokedex when we left on our journey. My main goal is to become the champion, though. Pokedex, eh? So, you're gonna combine many Pokemon and Pokeballs for that then. I'm a trainer too, but I can't help but wondering. Are Pokemon really happy that way? Well, Yoshka, is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again. We are fighting Pokemon Trainer N with his cat. That's an easy 3-shot. And Scratch is doing nothing, so we're good. Up to level 8. Never expected to hear Pokemon say such things. As long as Pokemon are confined in Pokeballs, Pokemon will never become perfect beings. I have to change the world for Pokemon because they're my friends. Huh, strange guy. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Trainers and Pokemon help each other out. Listen, I'm going on ahead. I want to battle the gym leader in the next town, Striaton City. I aim to battle gym leader after gym leader. That's the best way for a trainer to become... Or the best way for a trainer to become stronger is to challenge the gym leaders in each area. Quite. Before that, I want to look around town, but I also kind of want the running shoes. That would be kind of cool. Yoshka, it's your mom. How are things? Are you and your Pokemon getting along and enjoying your journey so far? I need to talk to you, so I called. I'm going to hang up the Cross-Trans Skyver now. You got the running shoes. Alright. Now I can move around much faster. Does anyone in this town actually give you anything? I feel like there's not really any items in this town. There's this guy who's like, why don't you store lots of potions in your bag? Like, why don't you give me some so that I can? You consider that? Why don't you help me out? Hey, we got a Pokeball. So I think that's the only item in this place. Like, she plays rock, paper, scissors, and you don't actually win anything. I think in the sequel, she gives you something if you win. But not in this game. And I believe there is a free potion back on Route 1. That I passed by. Still can't quite one-shot a Patrat. Still just a little bit short. There we go, found the potion. Made it one step. Brother. Oh, I almost made it. That's fine, about to level up. Up to level 9. Let's go back and heal, and then we can continue on. No one's picked anything up yet. Cool. Fantastic. Alright, well, moving right along. I see an item. And a rat. I think level 12 is where I want to be for this gym. I think that's the goal. Do I save these trainers for later? At least the ones that I can? I don't know. You just tell me, oh, to avoid tall grass if you don't want to fight. It's a fast cat. Never mind. Apparently we're speed type. Sure. Show me how ledges work. I just want to heal real quick. You I can avoid. And I may do that. Just so I have an extra trainer to come back and fight later. For reasons. Another potion, and I believe this thing next to it is a Pokeball. Yep. Cool. It's Bianca. She wants to fight. Unfortunately, she chose the wrong starter. And is going to get absolutely destroyed. There we go, that's Lilliput down, and Tepig is just not going to stand a chance. Tepig just has no shot. And we learned Water Sport. Remarkable. What a useful move. I should probably catch some Pokemon. Hey, we've got Pickup. Antidote. Ultra Ball. That's pretty nice. It's a cat. Cat acquired. And I guess we should actually catch Patrat. As much as I don't want him. Probably should catch it. And I think that's everything you can catch on this route. I think that's all we can get. X speed. Not bad. Worst case scenario, we can just sell it. And we get a super early Dusk Ball. Here's an item back here. Great ball. We're just getting all the good balls. I don't think there's any hidden items here. Yeah, I do not believe there are any hidden items around here. I can afford 10 more Pokeballs now. Yeah, I cannot use Geonet. Unfortunate. Tragic. I guess they want you to have the sea gear before you use that. Are any of the Dreamyard fights avoidable? No. Okay, that's fine. Nice crit. Alright. Great work there, Peanut. I do want to reorder these moves to have Water Gun on the top. Sure, that seems fine. Wait, I forgot something. Youngster Joey with his rat. I forgot that I need an open party slot for what is coming up here. Another Patrat. Another rodent. And a Lillipup. There we go. Hey, what's the first Pokemon you received? Oshawott? Then Pansear could be a big help. No, Pansear kinda sucks. X-Defend. If nothing else, I can teach it. I may actually use it against the first gym. Because, spoilers, but we are going to be facing a grass type. Literally one grass type. This is legitimately more of a normal gym than a type gym. We've already lost one of our dogs. Sure, give me this stupid Pansear. Alright. What level is this thing? Level 10. Okay. So now I'm going to go back and fight that trainer I skipped. Get a little bit of easy experience. Peanut is growing quite strong. Alright. That was not much experience as I hoped. But it's fine. We have one more fight I can do. Do any of you have anything for me? fight me, don't you? No, you just give me a full heal. Sweet. Alright. It is time to fight Sharon. Oh, he leads with Snivy. Interesting. Alright, good luck, Panseer. Good luck. Oh wow. That did more damage than I was expecting. Incinerate? I'm sorry to have doubted you, even though you're a terrible move. I was clearly not familiar with your game. Assist. Divine. What a strategy. What a move. What a remarkable move. We get orange berries. All right. I guess now we are off to the gym. Get a free water. Fantastic. Still trying to get as much experience as I can onto Panseer just so that we can take out the gym leader pretty easily. Okay. That's not gonna work. Panseer, I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the attempt. Ow. Rude. Learn focus energy. I mean, I guess it's better than Tail Whip. It's not exactly a high bar, but Still no items. Cool. We have 2 Pokemon. Incredible. Remarkable. It's using Bide. Maybe I should have kept Tail Whip. It unleashes this turn, right? Yeah. Cool. No crit. Oh well. Crit on the turn where it doesn't matter. You'll love to see. Sand attack. Rude. Rude. I did not mean to hit that. Stop throwing sand at me. It's fine, because we just crit. Easy, no problem. Alright. We have an item. Potion. Okay. So we lead with our Oshawott, and then use that to take down the Lillipup, and then switch to our monkey after. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Leads with a dog. And we will lead with a water gun. Interesting. Crit? No. Yeah, I think we just flooded him. I don't think there's any point setting up. Alright, let's see if Panseer can help us out here. Unfortunately, Incinerate kind of sucks, but it is super effective. So there's that. Interesting. Oh no. Oh no. Can I get a paralysis? Can I have a paralysis, please? Can I paralyze, please? Thank you. Nice, and paralyzed there. It's fine, Whip. It's fine, because we survive. Because it's a Pansage, and it also kind of sucks. It just happens to suck less than we do. Pansage down. And we have defeated Silent to earn our Striaton badge. And we get workup, which is pretty good. We go to meet Fennel. And we get cut. Hello, it's Amanita. Yes, I know about the battle box. Let's teach Cut to our monkey. Panseer, my friend. You can learn Cut. And I don't want any of my Pokemon to know Cut, so... there we go. There you have it. Alright, let's head to the Dream Yard. It's Bianca. It's Muna. Moon. Found you, Muna. Come on, make some Dream Mist. Get these guys just beating up on this stupid Muna. Fighting Team Plasma Grunt. With his stupid rat. It has bide. Hopefully I can two-shot this. Alright, we just crit and win. Just win, easy. And other more different grunt. With a Purloin. I have a very good track record of critting these Purloins so far. So that's not good for you. Unfortunately, this was not one of those cases. Get through the sand attack, beautiful. It's just an easy game. What are you two doing, goofing off? We, Team Plasma, shall separate Pokémon from foolish people. If you cannot fulfill your duties. This isn't Getsus when he's gathering followers, or Getsus when he's trying to control people by tricking them with speeches. Yeah, this is Getsus when a plan has failed and he's about to issue punishment. At any rate, let's hurry and say we're sorry so he forgives us. No? What was that just now? That person called Getsus appeared all over the place and it wasn't real, right? Could it have been a dream? And that Pokemon. I couldn't wait, so I came over. Is that Musharna? Did something happen? Oh, Fennel. Well, you see, Muna was here, but Team Plasma and Muna and Musharna came and it showed us something like a dream? And then Team Plasma... I think I followed that. See, Musharna evolves from Muna. So, seeing Muna in trouble, it used its power, making dreams into reality to save Muna. Means, wait a second. Is this Dream Mist? With this, I can complete my research. You two come to my house later, okay? Alright, see ya later. Let's see if I can catch myself an Audino. Because always remember, Audino won worlds. This is a world championship Pokemon. Growl is absolutely fine. There we go. We have captured an Audino. Actually, a surprisingly fun Pokemon to use. Surprisingly usable in single player. A Parliz heal. Potion. See an item down there. And a repel. And whatever this item is down here, after we get away from this rat. Pokeball. Great, I guess we're done here. Let's head back to Fennel's house. Hello, please unlock the thing that shut down years ago that I can no longer use. And also the sea gear was here. Sure, let's turn on my sea gear. Okay, so she's an NPC who just continues talking, even if you say no. More realistic than you might think. Actually, a realistic character trope. And a Palpad. We got another Great Ball. Nice. Lots of good items around here. With that said, I don't actually know if there are any other items around. Oh, can I use the, whatchamacallit now? The Geonet? I can use Geonet. Let's register my location. Cool. Are there any hidden items around here? No. Alright then. Let me hold off on battling the kindergarten, because I'm about to catch a new team member very soon. I'm going to catch a Pokemon very soon, and it'd be helpful to be able to team up against them. never to train up against them, rather. Purloin and Purloin. I guess Incinerate. Panseer is fast. I mean, I guess it's 2 levels above them, but still. What does Charon lead with? Does he lead with Snivy again? I do not recall. Does anyone in here give you anything? No. Nothing up here. That's fine. There's stuff in there, so I will grab that later. Oh, just pick up stuff. Antidote. And a full heal. Alright, let's battle Charon. Who does, in fact, still lead with his sniper. Let's incinerate you. Has wrap. Interesting. Also, that was a crit. And it didn't even do half. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. He does not use a potion though, which is good. I was using Lick just in case, so that maybe I would get the paralysis. But it didn't matter. Utterly irrelevant. Let's stop using Sand Attack, you stupid cat. Yap it. Yeah, it's fine. We hit through. $1,200 Poké Dollars. Oh? What's that about? Bianca, why are you running? Hey, where are those people headed? That way, but why are you running now? Oh, seriously, they run so fast. Miss, oh, my Pokemon. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Don't cry. Bianca, really, why were you running? You have to hear this. Those people stole this girl's Pokemon. Should have spoken up sooner. We're going to get that Pokemon back. Quite. After we pick up the Super Potion. Let's switch Peanut back into the lead. And let's chase after Team Plasma. Well, let's battle Team Plasma. And their Patrat. It's using Bite. That's unfortunate. It's fine, we two-shot this. Unless we don't, in which case this is going to be really, really bad. Nope, we're good. More Team Plasma. I believe this is a double battle? Yes. They still just have the trap. Let's just water gun. I'm glad I water gunned the one I did. Of course, you use Vine Whip on the one that used Detect. Just in case, I'm gonna focus energy. It did not, in fact, cycle in Detect again. That's fine. Alright. I believe there is a Pokemon in here that I would like to catch. And it's not you. It's not Roggenrola. I'll catch it anyway, because it's here. Alright, we got ourselves a Roggenrola. I forget how nuts the encounter rate is in this game. Here we go. Woobat. I have never used one of these before, and I kind of want to, so here we are. What do I name you? Its habitat is dark forests and caves. I missed the rest of that. What to name you? We could just go boring and call her Batgirl. I've never claimed to be the creative type. And we got Thief. In the cave where the thieves ran off to. Game Freak, you've done it again. Cool. And we got some heal balls. Maybe I should have waited and caught it in these. That would have looked cool. Oh well. I am a rare Great Ball and Ultra Ball enjoyer, so it's fine. Right, I need to go to the PC if I want to use this thing. Can I make it to the next town? Without battling any trainers? I don't remember. Alright, back into the box goes the stupid monkey. You I know I can avoid pretty easily. I'll backtrack for these guys. Dang it! I see you are also a Woobat enjoyer. I already know what I want my third team member to be, and it would be helpful to have it for the second gym. So maybe I will actually wait and fight all these trainers once I have my third team member. Oh, are you not a trainer? You are a trainer! You're walking like just a normal NPC. I didn't think you were a trainer. And you just have detect. At least it's not using bite, it's using bite, which is better. It is preferred. Switching into a psychic type against this dark type, probably not the play. Probably not the move. Especially when Peanut just destroys Purloin. eats them for breakfast. Awakening. Useful, because I believe the next gym has hypnosis. Which do you prefer, outside or at home? At home. Which you're interested in? Thing everybody knows or thing nobody knows? Thing nobody knows. Say you are quite relaxed. Thank you, Charon, but I do, in fact, know how to find a Pokemon Center in a town. Chesto berries, though. That could be helpful. All right. Let's see if I can catch myself a Pokemon. Full heal. And Hyper Potion. Those are pretty good. Okay, you for sure are not a trainer. You do give me Rock Smash, which I'm not going to use, because it's awful. There's an Ether. That's nice to have. Temple. Not what I am looking for. Very bulky though, surprisingly bulky. It could also be that I have a modest nature that is making tackle garbage. That is also a possibility. But I'm gonna choose to believe that it's because Temple is tanky. Oh wait. Get in the ball. Stay in the ball, sir. There we go. Not actually something I want to use, just catching it for fun. Here we go. Surely you could take a water gun, right? It's using Bite. Ow. Okay. What do I want to try to catch you in? I could use this dusk ball. That would look pretty cool. Doesn't really like match it, but it'll look sweet. Call you Burton. Alright, we already have half of our team. That didn't take long. And we are actually incredibly close to getting team number 4 as well. Is Sheer Force the good ability? Is that the ability I want? Sheer Force is good, right? Sheer Force and Guts. I mean, Guts is pretty good, but Sheer Force is pretty good as well. Calm Nature. I didn't look at Batgirl. She's also modest. So I have 2 modest Pokemon and Calm, which is... Ooh. Plus special defense minus attack. That is tragic. That is very bad. Well, it's unfortunate. That's like terrible. Oh well, is what it is. Do you have any interesting items? Heal balls and net balls. Why? No, net balls are not gonna help me. Okay. What? Okay. Cottony for a petalum. I do not have that at the moment. Fortunately, I cannot help her because Global Link has been dead for years. Does no one have any items around here? Hello. You sell X items. That is nifty. I don't need them, but that's nifty. What Pokemon did you choose at the beginning of your journey? You can just lie to her and say whatever one you want. All three of these, I believe, are just in the overworld. I don't think I have a use for either the charcoal or the miracle seed at the moment anyway. Yeah, I'll just take the Mystic Water. And I will go ahead and let Oshawott hold that. There you go, Peanut. It's our first held item, actually. Can't believe I found that hidden item. Free revive, just chilling here. That's pretty cool. I knew it was somewhere on these tracks. I couldn't remember exactly where it was. Alright, there's no other free items around here, I don't think. Hello. The special on Wednesdays. All right, nothing in here. Other than this person playing the accordion. Is there anything in the... Oh! This is a rival fight. I forgot about this. Using Growl, that's fine, because I'm a special attacker. Get water gunned, nerd. Temple. What do I do against you? Low kick's not gonna do anything. But neither is tackle. I guess I can use Leer. How is that Temple faster than me? I should have used Bide. Oh well. So I had to use a Hyper Potion. I'm like, wait, I have a Super Potion somewhere. May as well use that. Better off using that. Finally got the speed drop. There we go. We get to hoard all of the experience. Gust is special, right? I have Confusion. Yeah, Confusion's better, actually. Using Bide, oh no. This is not good. Never mind, we're fine. Okay. What level do I need to be for this? Well, what level is the gym leader is the better question. Level 20. Okay. It's fine, because I have a lot of trainers I can go back and fight. This meteorite. This random rock. Let me grab the water while I'm here. Okay. I have a lot of trainers that I can go back and fight right now. So there is plenty of experience for me to grab. Yeah, let's just lead with Burton and see what happens. Of course you have a flying type. What was I expecting? Just water gun, I guess. and just missed the KO. Rock and roll. Alright. This is something that Burton should be able to handle. Nice crit. Doesn't matter because it's sturdy. Gonna take 2 shots anyway. You I already fought. You I already fought. You I have not fought. School Kid Al, the Blitzer. How much does low kick do? A lot. I did not think Blitzel weighed that much. My goodness. Sweet. Cool. Believe there's a trainer up here with another Blitzel. Or maybe not, because you're a breeder. What do you have? Hat trap. Let's kick the stupid rat. And P-Dove. I mean, my bat hasn't gotten a lot of work. Let's let Batgirl try to handle this. Nice crit. Oh yeah, what ability do you have? I did not check. Unaware. Beautiful. Okay. That's exactly what you want. So a 2-shot on this little pup low kick is interesting. Let's learn Rock Throw. Don't mind if I do. I'm not going to use Bite. We'll just take Rock Throw over that. We got an Oranberry. And a Repel. Let me me take this item. Another antidote. And I want to move some moves around. Move low kick up to the top, and move rock throw up to the top. There. Feel invincible because I'm surrounded by the smiles of children and Pokemon. Well, I can knock you down a peg or two. Still a two-shot. And a Moon. I don't know. Let's see if Batgirl can handle this. That was not a lot of damage. That wasn't very good. That wasn't very good. Fine, it might be a three-shot actually. Nope. It is not, in fact, a three-shot. They're not an item at the end of the slide. There's for sure an item in the sandbox somewhere. There it is, Ultra Ball. Hands here. Right, these people have the monkeys, don't they? Why is Pansear so fast? Which one do you have? Pan 4. Which means the last one's gonna be Pan Sage. Let's use Batgirl for this last one, I guess. Since I know it's going to be a grass type. Like this, Hyper Beam! Do not know that your Pokemon can learn that. Don't know that you can do that. Don't know that that's a thing. Level 12, and we learn Assurance. Interesting. Alright, that's the playground knocked out. So the last place to fight stuff would be Pinwheel Forest. Or at least the outskirts of Pinwheel Forest. What Pokemon do you use? You do have a Psychic type. You have a Muno. Okay. So we can try out our shiny new Assurance that is debuffed by our nature. We're level 15? Oh no. How much does Gust do? I think that was more. I think that was better. It might have been about the same, actually. Can I get a crit Gust? No? Understandable. Please wake up. I am begging you to wake up. Thank you. There we go. So now we have a nice little healing spot here. Preschooler Julia with a cotton. Nice dodge on the stun spore. Unfortunately, did not do enough to KO. This is a very annoying Cottonee. I do not like you. I know that's Cottonee's entire shtick, but still. Tried to double Leech Seed. Unfortunately, it does not work that way. What do you have? A rock and roll. About this. About this. Let's switch to my fighting type. I feel like that's probably gonna work a little bit better. And also, realistically, I want to be training up my fighting type anyway. Why? No. Gap it. Don't do that. Don't use Sand Attack. It's fine. Didn't even matter. Yeah, I want to be training up Burton anyway for the gym, so I should probably be leading with him. Another great ball. Pimple. Yeah. Just keep low kicking. That did not do very much. Stop trying to use Supersonic. Stop. Oh my goodness. Now I can't KO it with low kick. Stop. Pimple, please. Another temple. What do I? Why are you like this? Why you do this? Why are you the way that you are? And you have another temple? Are you insane? I finally got the confusion on my confusion. There we go. What a miserable battle. Antidote. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go back to the nurse real quick. Guess I can fight Lodge now. Can't hurt. Get a little bit of bonus experience. Super potion. Please tell me you don't have more Temple. Please tell me you don't have Temple. He has a Venipede. Oh. Interesting. There we go. Lollipop. I'm slower than the Slowpup? Not used to being slower than things. One step. One step. One step into the grass. Okay, so P-Dove cannot take a rock throw. Good to know, good to know. This is useful information. This is undoubtedly Batgirl's opportunity to shine. Why do you not turn? It's weird that he didn't turn until I was out of the way. I have not seen a trainer that runs in circles react that way to being blocked. That's bizarre. That's very weird. Heart stamp. Unfortunately, that's physical. Hello. Smash the challenge rock, please. Got a star piece. Literally one step. It's another temple. No, go away. I don't want you to be here. I want nothing to do with you. Battle Girl Lee, who also has a timber. Because we're modest, I think Confusion is still just better. Even though Heart Stamp is more power. I guess I could use it for the flinch chance. Oh well. I found a sock. I just need to find the other one. We'll have the pair. A pair of socks. Get it? It's very fun. Anyway. my last Great Ball. Please stay in the ball. Oh my goodness. Not even a shake. Oh my goodness. Of course it uses bide as soon as I decide to try and change that. I was trying to avoid this, but fine. We caught a sock. And there's an item. It's a netball. Alright, I think that is all the trainers that we have. I think that's all we can do for right now. I talked to you guys in here. I don't believe I did. Alright. Well, on that note, I think that is where I am going to call it. So next time, we will go ahead and take on the normal type gym. We should be pretty much ready to go. I actually think Timber will be fine. But we'll do that next time. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who stopped by and hung out as ever. Thank you. And I will catch you in the next one.